Hello. Hello. How you doing? Cherry flavored taffy. And somebody else said hey earlier, but I don't know how to read what he or she may have wrote. Fresh off of I'm fresh off of a nap. Just woke up from a nap. Sound old as hell, don't I? Taking naps and shit. But yeah, I was out doing Lyft today. Got tired. Got me some lunch. Had a green smoothie with bananas and strawberries in it. And then I ended up having like a flatbread chicken pizza. And then I just came home to chill. Uh, got the cover over me. It was kind of cold. I like having the AC pumping while I'm taking the nap. It's cool. Where you from? Hey, I'm from California too, yo. That's crazy. What part of California are you from? I got 15 people watching. Where everybody else from in here? Like, if you watching this live stream, where is everybody from? She said, or he said, Sacramento. Said, I don't know. How you don't know where you from? You must have moved when you was a kid. Then I don't know. Sacramento's nice, depending on what area you go to. I'm from Riverside, like SoCal area. You know they call Southern California people kind of bougie, but I think it's quite the contrary with me. I'm not bougie at all. I just be chilling. I left California when I was a little kid, so I only got a few distinct memories about it. Can't tell you too much about it though. Man, I had this one friend. She was from Compton, and I honestly don't know where she's at. Like I lost contact with her in college, and I be thinking about her. I miss her. She cool. Like that was really my dog. We'd talk all the time in school. Like we met when I was out in school. We met through like one of these social media platforms, and we'll uh we'll chop it up. We'll talk from time to time. FaceTime each other, send each other different songs and stuff. Like music. What kind of artists you listen to? Who's your favorite artist? Like if you into Cali artists, she would put me on to like Bino, O3 Greedo, Draco the Ruler, R.I.P. Um, Trying to think, Shoreline Mafia, Strings and Heart. I never heard of Strings and Heart. What's a popular song I should check out? Six viewers in the chat. Oh, they do Christian music. Oh, okay. We can go. We can do Christian music. I know a lot of Christian artists. Um, these are some older artists though. You got Big Daddy Weave. You got Brandon Heath. You got Toby Mac. You got Need to Breathe. Um, Matthew West. Um, Dang, I can keep going. It's a lot of Christian artists that I used to listen to growing up. My mom played a lot of Christian music, a lot of gospel music, but for sure Christian music. Like, yeah, we grew up listening to a lot of Christian music. So when I first moved to Charlotte, we lived in kind of, and this is like when I moved to Charlotte, I was like, okay, Jimmy Clifton, yeah. When I first moved to Charlotte, we lived in kind of not so good area, and my mother would send me, my brother and sister to a better schooling, if that makes sense. And it was a Jewish community center, and we went to school over there. It was out the way from the environment that we was in at one point, and I learned a lot of things from being over there. And for sure, Christian music was definitely one of the styles of music I would hear. Being from California and bouncing all over I lived in different states all over the country, so being able to move around the world, move around the country, it's kind of cool. Also got some friends from overseas, from college, New Zealand, Australia, Sudan, Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco, the Philippines. Um, my dog, Daravici, he is from piano music. That's fire. My dog Daravici's from like somewhere in Asia, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. It's just certain people I remember. Piano music, is that like just keys, like instrumentals, or like just real like piano music? We going down the music genre. Anybody else in here listen to different styles of music? Let me see. I listen to country, gospel, hip hop, R&B, alternative, EDM, um, Old Doll by Mad Father. I gotta check that one out. I wish like YouTube allowed us to play music on live streams, but we're not allowed to. You know what I'm saying? Like they be flagging content and stuff like that, just so others could hear some of the songs that are being recommended. Um, Trying to think. Like I got into Post Malone when I was living out in Kansas. I was driving cross country, and Post Malone happened to be one of the cool artists I like. Um, I listen to a lot of Italian music. Um, I don't know the names of the artists, but there's Italian music. I like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, he cool. I listen to Future. That's like my favorite artist. Kevin Gates. I like Juice WRLD, Young Dolph. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Simsa Nims. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to mispronounce it, but hello, how you doing? Currently, we are all talking about different styles of music and our favorite artists. We was talking about Christian music, but we're just going through different genres of music. Me and cherry flavored taffy. Now, some of the other people that are viewing the channel right now, they're not like really saying some of the music they listen to, but it's okay. Hey, little fish. Hello, little fish. Whatever that means. Well, what's up though? What kind of music y'all listen to? Um, Hi, my name is CC, and 2 days ago, my friend. He was loved and appreciated. I miss him so much. Remember that you are unique and loved. I agree. And sorry for your loss. My condolences. Okay, man. AC2. When did you start identifying as white? I'm lost. Where did that question come from? Was that a question for me or a question for somebody in the chat talking? Was it for cherry flavored taffy, the Green Goblin, or was it for CC or Simsa Nisma? I'm lost right there. I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if that's what you want to identify as. I guess. I don't know. It's okay. I got a funny story about like okay, the question he's asking is it okay to identify as being white? Yo, growing up, like when I first moved out here, um, people would say I act like Carlton or Braxton from Fresh Prince and Jamie Foxx. It used to bother me at the beginning, but it's kind of where were you raised to be white or did you choose to be white? Man, this dude's funny. I'm gonna say neither, my boy. Yo, since you asking that question, if you like you asking that question, do you identify as being white or was you raised as white? Like, do you know like your background, like where you came from or where your family like originated and stuff? Like, honest question, like not trying to be funny or anything, just want to know. But I think that's one of the next steps for me, just to figure out like where my culture and identity is and like how we originated here. And I think it'd be cool to go check out the city, state, or country or continent that I'm from and just get to learn some of the practices and cultures and things that they got going on, try some of the food and stuff like that. I got big aspirations of traveling the world and being just amongst people. Like, of course, I'm a live stream it, things like that. Um, but yeah, just being out amongst the people, man, is really cool. It's kind of cold in my room, I ain't gonna lie. What's my favorite song? You got to give me a mood. If you picking a mood, then I can give you my favorite song, depending on my mood. So choose the mood for me, and then I'll let you know like my favorite song based on whatever mood you choose. Oh, something real cool. I gotta go Wiz Khalifa. Like my favorite song by Wiz Khalifa. It's either Wiz Khalifa or Larry June. It's gonna be something like "Early Bird" by Larry June, or by Wiz Khalifa is gonna be "Wake Up," "The Race," "Still Remember," "Hollywood Hoes." Then you got Pero Giovanni from Detroit. Um, it's "Sit Across," "Good Girl," "Building Silence." Um, Shoot, you got "Steph Curry" by Peasy, "The Real" by Babyface Ray. Like I can keep going with like these different artists and stuff, like just cool music. Shoot, you got oh yeah, the music scene it go all over the place, man. Like I listened to like yesterday I was driving around in the car. I was listening to "Sorry" by Beyonce. That song fire. I like the beat. Like whoever made that beat or the production on that beat is cold. I like Rihanna, Taylor Swift. Um, Trying to think who else I be listening to. I don't really listen to too much of the newer female artists, but I think Glorilla cool. I ain't gonna lie, she cool. Glorilla got some good music. Um, I like instrumentals, jazz, lo-fi. Are you hip to lo-fi music? Lo-fi is a great music for like just a chill vibe. That would be cool. I don't know it, bro. You funny though. But shoot, I'm trying to think. Uh, Different types of music, different styles. Yeah, that's a cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like late night drive, if you can, you just hit a late night drive and have your music on like a shuffle and repeat. Now, the restaurants and bars and stuff I've worked in, you hear a lot of good music based on what people like to play. I also like Mac Miller. Mac Miller is one of my favorite artists growing up. Kid Cudi, like I'm always rock with Kid Cudi. If y'all haven't, go check out that boy. He got a movie that came out on Netflix called Intergalactic. It's really cool. Um, Trying to give you a vibe or a setup. Something cool. It has to be by the water. I like being near the water, chill by the lakes and stuff like that. It's very relaxing, very serene. It's an ideal setting for me. And you just chill, you just vibe out, you just relax, and you just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just be real cool.